And the band's chairman, Steve Mattock.
Good evening. Just like to say a few words about Jim and Jim's involvement with Hart Band. I joined the band originally back in the early 80s. Jim had been here, well, as long as anybody else can remember. We reckon that he was here more than 35 years, probably nearer 40 years playing with the band. Not only did he play with the band, he was also an active member of the committee and raised thousands of pounds for the band with the help of Jenny, because behind every good man there's always a good woman. And Jenny, every time we used to have a May fair, and Jim would be there running the bar, as Jim used to like to do, and Jenny would be there helping, be it serving the teas, bell ringing sometimes, and the same at the Christmas. We used to have a Christmas fair. Jim would be there, Jenny would be there, again helping out in any way, shape or form. Jim, not only was he a great player, I mean, I had the privilege of sitting next to him for 10, 12 years, playing the tuba, but he was a great personality as well to have in the band, and also a steadying influence, because sometimes it does get a little bit heated. He also had a wicked sense of humour, and I remember way back in the early 80s, the band did their second trip to Vermoutier, and on that trip, the then conductor had written this, well, let's just describe it as a dirge, to be played in the church on the Sunday, and we played it. And Jim said at the end of that, "Here, pass the parts." So we ain't playing this again. They're behind the pillar somewhere in Vermoutier. The band hopes to go back to Vermoutier in 2 years' time. We'll just check to make sure the things are still there, because we don't want them coming back. So I'm not going to say anything more really. Jim, he was a terrific member of the band. He was a terrific bandsman, and he was a friend to all of us. One thing that we would like to do, Jim used to be he was a life member of the band. We would now like to extend that to Jenny, to become a life member of the band for a continued work. Thank you very much.